He talked about the first black congressman who escaped slavery when he disguised himself as a Confederate captive. But today we're drawing two historical figures as the superheroes they deserve to be drawn as. Amanirenas was a successful queen of the Kingdom of Kush in Egypt. The most badass part is that she successfully fought back against the Romans and was declared independent from them despite many male kings failing to do so. Around the year 0, like literally at the time when it was changing over, Amanirenas and her sons successfully fought off the Romans and were able to keep their Kingdom of Kush independent. She ruled by herself. She fought in the battles. She wasn't just hiding in a chair. And she lost an eye fighting the Romans off and started wearing this cool eye patch probably. After she negotiates a run away from me or I'll hurt you deal, she builds a city, Meroe, in honor of the victory, and the best part, she cut off the head of a statue of Augustus, who she was fighting, and kept it under the stairs. Some texts say that she sat on top of the head. I thought this one-eyed winner deserved to be a superhero cyclops. Here is Queen Amanirenas. Whoa! Maybe she could shoot lasers out of the eye. I don't know. I think that doesn't help history at all, but I think it would look cool in a comic. That's how she cut off the head of the Roman statue, with the laser. Literally 2,000 years later, we have Jemison, who could actually fly. She floated around in zero gravity, but Jemison was the first black female astronaut in space. Dr. Jemison went to college at the age of 16, super genius, studying engineering and Afro-American studies. In 1992, she became the first black female astronaut and did a bunch of missions. She was trained by another successful black woman at NASA to study her psychophysiological response to motion sickness in space. This was a big problem for astronauts back then. They didn't know what to do when people got motion sickness, so she was actually trained to meditate and control her bodily responses like an astronaut Jedi. After she landed back on Earth, she decided to help other young aspiring astronauts follow their dreams. There are also sad stories. She was profiled by a police officer, a white police officer, that pulled her over for a illegal U-turn, and they had to send her to the hospital because of how the cop treated her. She sued them, and the guy got a slap on the wrist. And it just is telling about the world that we live in. For this and everything that she's done, she deserves way more respect, so I want to draw her as a superhero. Here's my version of a bulletproof Jemison. Whoa. Now I just got to draw her fighting aliens in space. Those are two of my favorite things. There you have it, the Cyclops queen in Egypt who said suck it to Rome twice, and the high-flying Jemison who kept her eyes on the stars. Tell me in the comments which historical figures you think I should draw next for Black History Month.